don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you.
Can we do
Don't
karaoke?
don't you worry now.
Why have we never done karaoke together?
I don't know. Maybe we should do this in New York.
Do you want to do karaoke in like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
We'll find
Hey
a shitty
guys,
karaoke
what's up?
bar.
What
Hi.
the fuck is up, guys?
Welcome back for another episode. We're on episode 5 right now.
Episode 6.
6? Okay. I'm
Not
just
even
losing track.
double digits. You can't even lose count.
I don't
We're
know.
not-
I'm just
You
losing.
don't have that privilege yet.
You just lose track when you're having such a good time. I don't know what to tell you.
That's cute.
So, yeah, episode 6. Welcome to episode 6. We're back.
We're back. The intro there is Swedish House Mafia. I just came back from Stockholm, and I had one of the best nights of my life. Just seeing Swedish House again, like for the first time ever. I saw them separately, but this is me seeing them all together, and I never thought this would ever happen.
Yeah, I would
The
like
fact
to.
that it happened, I lost my fucking marbles, man. I lost my marbles.
I'd like to first of all formally apologize for making you lose their goodbye tour when we missed Ultra 2014.
I mean, it was nobody's fault. You couldn't afford it. I mean, if I bought that ticket, I would have been broke for like 3 months.
That's very fair. I'm glad we didn't then. So how
Yeah.
the fuck was Tele2 Arena though?
Oh my god, dude! The moment we walked in, me and Mitch would just look at each other. We were like, "The fuck!" Like it's massive. It's so big, dude. And then the fact that we were in the pit. So it's a big football arena, like soccer football arena, and they closed it down. They like put some shit on the lawn, so you're not on the grass, and it's like hard floor, like plastic. I don't know, whatever they use for festivals. And then on the sides, like we're surrounded by even more like people. But we bought the ground ticket because it's more fun to be down there. But dude, it was insane. The visuals they had was nuts.
So was it like a whole series of fucking events? Because like there was the gallery before that.
Yeah,
was
so
the
they had
actual event. There was a movie. Like what the fuck was going? Like there was lot going on.
There wasn't a movie. There was just the gallery and the shop. So if you go see the gallery, they had like not a movie. It wasn't a movie in the gallery. It was like a video art. But Alexander Wesley, something like that. That guy he's really good, dude. I really loved his art. It's just so creative. Like I walked in there like I walked in there having no expectations. I see the Swedish House Mafia stuff, and the moment I get into the Swedish House Mafia gallery, I get goosebumps out of nowhere, dude. Just fucking goosebumps from the moment I walked in till we walked out, and I still had goosebumps on me. It was fucking incredible. You keep staring at the paintings he did, and then you see like more pictures in them. Like there was one with Steve Angelo's face and with a skull. And then if you look deeper, you see like an angel and you see a baby in there, and like it's weird. It's really weird, but I really liked it.
Fuck. Do you know if it's touring at all? Because like I would fucking go see that exhibit.
Maybe they might bring that exhibition with them when they start their tour outside of Sweden. So their next stop now is Mexico City. So maybe they'll have it in Mexico, but I really doubt it. It's really well curated. They had like a full setup with projectors everywhere and shit. So, yeah.
I've already come to terms that they're definitely not coming to Buffalo, and I'm not going to see them here.
As if, bro. Just the fact to be able to go see them in their hometown is a treat, man. Stockholm is beautiful. Like you would love Stockholm too. It's really really like well laid out city, and it's crazy because the whole city is like based on islands, and each section of the city is a separated island, but you don't feel like you're on an island. That's how well planned that thing is done.
I've never even realized like that was how Stockholm was actually set up. Like
look at the map. You'd see if you go see it. It's just islands everywhere, separated islands, and people call them islands there.
Huh.
So we're like, what islands? We're like, yeah, we're on this island. We're like Gamla Stan Island, and we're like Skansel Island, and we're like, what? I thought that's just a part of the city.
Yeah,
Like at first we didn't realize it.
when you think of like areas separated by islands, you think of like Hawaii with like all of their different fucking islands and like
yeah.
you have
You
to
don't
like fly
think
to them.
you don't. Yeah, you don't think of Stockholm as being islands, but they
Yeah, like,
are
integrated
apparently.
into one city. That is really fucking cool though. Like I've never
Yeah.
actually realized
It's
that about
it's
that.
a really nice city, dude. It was fucking snowing. It's May, and it was snowing there for a little bit. It's
Is
fucking
it
cold.
supposed to?
I don't know.
Do you not make any Swedish friends? Go ask them.
No, I asked some people. They're like, yeah, it's normal. It's normally cold in here, so.
Okay, that's fair. No, it's cold here too. So like, but it doesn't snow still. Like, who the fuck
Dude,
snows in May?
It was -5 at night. It's like
That's-
30 degrees
That's
at
fucking
night in
miserable.
May. It's cold. It was really
Yeah.
cold. Like
Yeah.
the day I landed there, it was like I got to the city at 10. I was walking from there to the hostel, and it was like -5 degrees, and I didn't realize how cold it was. Like I kept my hands out for 5 minutes. I'm like, I can't feel my hands anymore. This is not good. So I put my hands back in the pockets.
Did you pack
It was
for
so
weather?
fucking cold. Yeah, I just had a jacket and long
Okay.
sleeves. That was
No,
fine.
That's really all you need. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not too bad. Like 30
No,
degrees.
I
is
don't.
Like, livable.
I didn't need gloves or anything.
Yeah. 30 degrees is not bad. It's just like unpleasant, but it's not bad at all if you have a jacket. So,
Nah. Yeah, it was fine.
dude, speaking of weather here, I had this horrible realization yesterday. Cause like, so it's mid May,
Mhm.
and yesterday was 50 degrees, so like 11 degrees Celsius, like 50 degrees and like clear skies.
Mhm.
And I was fucking happy as shit. And at that moment, I realized how badly Buffalo weather has beaten us down, where 50 degrees and clear skies is like pleasant weather, where I walk out onto my fucking balcony and just sit there. And
No,
it was
that's
the
good.
saddest
That's
fucking
good, dude.
realization in the world.
No, that's good. It toughens you out as a person. You become a tough person. Like the winter makes you tough, man. Summer makes you a bitch.
Not a cured fucking meat. I don't need to get tougher. Like, no. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that we have to get shit on for 6 months to get excited for 50-degree weather.
Yeah, man. It's a treat, man. Trust me. You don't want to be in the heat. You don't want to be in the heat for 8 months, and then okay weather for the rest of it.
Yeah, but then what's the other solution? I don't want to freeze my ass off for like 6 months.
You move to San Francisco and pay out of your asshole.
Yeah, but fuck San Francisco.
Exactly.
They hate the homeless
That place-
and it costs like $3,000 for a studio. Fuck that.
Dude, it's $5,000 for a studio. It's
Okay,
more.
sorry.
It's
I'm so
becoming
sorry.
more expensive than New York, dude.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's San Francisco. They don't
Like,
want
New
to
York
build
City
shit
makes
either.
the sense
So
as like a cultural hub with like everything going on. San Francisco is all like tech bros.
yeah, but it is beautiful though. I really loved San Francisco when I went to visit it. It's a really nice city.
No, I believe.
I mean, but then again, that was like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was a while ago.
Alex was there recently for work, and I think he's going there again in like 3 weeks. And he was like, "I fucking love it there. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a really
really
nice place.
beautiful, dude.
Like, besides the fact that you're gonna pay up the fucking ass to like just have a normal living situation, like it's a nice place to live.
And it is. That's a premium of a place like that. But what a lot of people do now is they live in camper vans. It's cheaper to like have a camper van and not fuck with
Camper
anything like
vans?
that.
Fuck. I'll buy like a shitty like Sprint van and just like park in the Walmart parking lot and just like live out of that van.
Dude, that's what a lot of people do. Like a lot of Google employees, for example, or GoPro employees, whatever employees, they would just have their own camper vans and actually live in the parking lot of whoever employs them.
What the fuck? That's fucking pathetic. Like, these people are hired. They have like
Yeah.
advanced degrees. They're making very good six-figure salaries.
Six-figure salaries, yeah. But it's
And they
too
can't
expensive
even afford-
to
like, that's
to live
such-
anywhere, dude.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but that's such fucking bullshit though. Like, what happens to like people who aren't making like $180,000 at Google? Like,
That's $1 million question. I like people who would work at Starbucks or just coffee shops or restaurants. Like they don't. I'm guessing they don't earn that much, so they probably have to live really far and commute into the city. But why wouldn't you just work in that city you're staying in? So I don't know. Maybe we
But
should
those
ask
jobs
someone
have to
if
get
if
done
any
now.
if any of you guys work in San Francisco and know how do these people operate, please let us know on our social media, because I've been questioning myself, like asking this question myself. How the fuck do people survive that don't make six figures in San Francisco?
But those jobs have to get done now. Like it can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can't have a job of all like tech bros. Like who the fuck is gonna serve them their fucking kombucha?
Yeah, exactly.
So like
they haven't figured out how to automate this, so for now they have to deal with humans. So how are they doing this?
well, I'm gonna go off on like a rant if I get into this, but maybe provide public housing for people who don't make six figures, so you can actually have an integrated city with like mixed incomes. That's not just like segregated by like class.
Landlord owners don't want that though. They don't even want to build new buildings so that the rent can go down, which is it's fucking everybody over there.
I mean, does San Francisco even? Oh my god! I actually just realized. I remember I saw a map and it was like, I don't remember what the term. It was like the millionairization of San Francisco Bay or something like that, and it was just like a map, heat map comparing how many people were millionaires in the Bay over like a period of time, and millionaires were marked in blue, and you just see the GIF get like the Bay just gets bluer and bluer and bluer, and like until the whole thing is just like millionaires.
Yeah, I mean it's getting what's the word?
Gentrified.
Yeah, gentrified.
Yes, that is the key word. It's not a good one.
No.
Gentrification fucks shit up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very mixed thing. I still
isn't
haven't
that
decided.
isn't that Brooklyn now though too? Like Brooklyn used to be
the
ghetto, and now it's becoming like that.
Yeah, no, everything in Manhattan is becoming the same way. It's getting pushed into Williamsburg is like the biggest indication of gentrification. But gentrification is like such a mixed bag because like you now have a poor neighborhood that's getting richer, and you have people coming in, raising rent and doing all that, and it's kicking out people who used to live there their whole lives, and it like displaces families and communities, and it just fucking sucks.
But New York has
But on the other hand, now people are making money, and there's money. Like it's just such a mixed. Like it's not a black and white thing. Like it's.
I know.
It's a very like
giant
gray
economic
area.
problem. How do you solve
it's
that?
a very gray
problem?
area. Like there's money coming in, and that's good, but it's also fucking over people, and now they have to leave.
But New York also has this. Doesn't New York have rent control? So
New York
a lot
has
of
rent
people
control.
can stay
New York
in their
has
old
rent
apartments
control
for the same price.
I don't think they're rent controlling any new apartments. Essentially, what they're rent control as it used to be was basically like if you lived in an apartment before like an arbitrary date, I think like 1980 something or some shit like that. Basically, if you've been living in that apartment for like decades, they're gonna freeze the rent, and now that apartment is rent controlled. But
yeah, it's not bad.
If you move out, that now becomes a market value apartment.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So they're not making any new rent control apartments. There's only a X number of apartments. So basically when those people move out, when those people die, and no one takes over the lease, it becomes market value. So like they're dropping the number of rent control apartments.
Yeah, that's what really I heard somewhere. I don't remember where I heard this, but it was something that has to do with that. And then it's only like buildings that are
pre-World War II,
before a certain year. So
like
buildings after that, there's no rent control.
Yeah, so basically, like, the stock of rent control apartments is dropping. That's why, like, when you watch fucking TV shows like How I Met Your Mother, Friends, all that other, like, New York City, like, Seinfeld, like, all those New York City-centered, like, shows, there's always something about, like, them trying to find a rent-controlled apartment, them trying to make friends with, like, this old grandma who's gonna die soon, so she can put them in their will so they can take over her apartment lease.
Yeah.
Like
same thing with Friends. Like Monica has her grandma's apartment, which is rent controlled.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like, it's just absolutely fucked. Like, it's just such a weird thing. But like, can we acknowledge the fact that that group of fucking people live in like the nicest, spaciest fucking apartments in the world, and they make no money? Like, who the fuck are you?
I know. Like, one of them is a fucking chef. The other one used to be a waitress, and then she worked for like a fashion industry thing. And then Ross is a fucking paleontologist. I don't know how the fuck would you even get paid that much for being a paleontologist.
He's a professor. Professors don't make that much.
Yeah, exactly. He's a professor, and then he's also like he works in a museum, so he's got two jobs. And then Joey is a fucking failed actor who doesn't make any money.
Who then
Uh,
somehow makes enough money to move into a penthouse.
Yeah, and then Chandler is
Something.
Chandler is I think he's a Wall Street bro, but
He's
nobody
the
knows what he
only
does. But he
successful
works
one.
for like he makes money. He's the only one who makes actual good money.
He's the only remotely successful one, but he's also like carrying like Joey on his back. Someone
Yeah.
literally did fuck, I can't remember what the numbers were, but someone literally did the math over the 9 seasons to decide to like figure out how much Joey owes Chandler. It was like
That's hilarious.
someone sat there and did the fucking math, went through all the seasons and tried to figure out how much he fucking owes him, and it was like a 6-figure number.
Dude, that's fucking
Like,
hilarious because he
had
owes him a
borrowed
shit ton of
thousands
money.
upon thousands of dollars from him.
He owes him a shit ton of money, dude.
It was amazing, but like they still fucking live in that's like my biggest problem. Like, ignore the fact that Ross is a piece of shit. Ignore the fact that they live in New York City and like everyone there is like the whitest dude, and like there's no like.
But you have to also
form of
account
representation.
this was done like in the 1990s to the 2000s.
No, I understand that it's like a product of like the area it came from, but like these are not the issues that I take problem. Like, these are not the things that I take issue with. It's the fact that they can afford a nice spacey fucking apartment. Because like you've seen,
It's rent controlled.
have you seen only one of them is? Have you seen any of my friends' apartments in New York City? Whenever when we went.
No.
Oh, but you saw,
we,
you
ne-
saw
we,
the
ne-
Airbnb.
we never went to their apartment, so I
Okay,
have
but
no
you
idea
saw-
what a typical apartment in New York City really looks like.
Yeah, and our Airbnb was like relatively larger.
It was big, but then again, we were in Williamsburg.
Yeah, it's like there was a
There's
little
more
bit
space there.
But like I remember I went to someone's apartment in like Chelsea, I think it was. And you walk in, and as soon as you walk in, it's literally like a bed, a window, a mini toilet on the side, and like a kitchenette on the other side of that wall, and that was it. And that was like a
have you watched
$1,500
The
apartment.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
No, I don't have Amazon Prime. I literally have
Okay.
every other form of.
So in that TV show, it's like in New York in the 1950s, I think. And the manager for the comedian for the what's her name, Midge Maisel.
Mm-hmm.
Like the manager actually lives in an apartment that's like a studio, just exactly like that. A fucking pull down bed from the wall,
Mhm.
and then a toilet on the side, and then the sink. It's all together, basically a shoebox of a
And their
fucking
toilets
apartment.
are so small. Why the fuck are they toilets and sinks so small?
Space, my friend, space.
Dude, I feel like my butt doesn't like. I don't even think I have like a huge ass, but like I feel like my ass doesn't fit on like most like of those toilets.
Never tried them, so I can't compare. But
It's just real uncomfortable, and all the sinks are real fucking low.
mm-hmm.
When I grow up, essentially my goal. That's how I know I made it. I have 2 goals where I know I made it. One of them is I have my own bathroom at work, but the other one that's more important is every fucking sink has to be at my height. If I have to bend over or like lean forward to wash something, that is fucking unacceptable. I have had to deal with the average height of sinks where they're set for years, and it's hurt my back, and it's fucking awful, and I feel like an old man complaining about this, but it's fucking bullshit.
Tall people are not meant to be in the city.
No, I'm talking in general. I'm talking about like all like sinks in the world, because like all sinks in the world everywhere are set to like an average man. Like that's how we decided like dimensions for like rooms, for bathrooms, for all that stuff. It's for like the average man.
But what is the average height in America?
It can't be more than like 5'8".
I would have to guess it's 5'9" or 5'8".
Average
There's-
height men USA.
No way it's 5'11".
It's 176. It's 79 inch. What's 69 inches in feet? I don't want to do math right now.
176 centimeters. That's a little bit over 5'9". Because I'm 5'9". I think I'm 175.
It's 5'7", 7'5". It's
Oh, okay.
5'8" essentially.
Oh, okay.
So that's the average adult male. Yeah, 5'9". Wait, what the fuck is?
It's definitely shorter here. I would guess the average here is so much shorter than America. I mean, I see a lot of people shorter than me, and I'm 5'9".
But I feel like I don't know if they really. I think Doha also goes by like modern, like architectural like averages. Like I feel like most architectural like schools just have like international average standards. Like it's not gonna be that different.
I mean, the distance between like the roof and your head is really large here because we have space.
Yeah, because you build a lot higher, but like the average roof I think is like what 10 to 12 feet.
Yeah, in America, like in my old apartment, I would be able to jump and touch the ceiling. Like here, I really have to fucking try to touch my ceiling.
Do it. I want to see you do it.
I'm not gonna do it now. We're recording.
But, anyways, back to the fucking sink thing. Like they're all not even New York City, like just like everywhere. Like I have to like bend over and like when I'm washing dishes, I fucking walk away thinking like I'm 70 years old and I'm decrepit and dying. And it's just like fuck. So basically,
it sounds like you are right now. You're complaining like you are one.
I am gonna be 25 in 7 months, and I feel like this is where I'm gonna die. Like that's it. Like 25 is where I'm just gonna draw the line. Like, fuck it. Like what? Like your body just starts like you stop developing at that point. Your brain is no longer as like flexible. Like you're just fucked. Like it's only downhill from there. So why do I want to do that?
Why do you gotta think like that, man? I'm gonna hit 20. I'm gonna hit 25 in August. Like I got 3 more months to go. I don't need your fucking negative ass.
Yeah. So when you hit 25, I think you should just like call it a day. Like you're done. You've done what you wanted to do in life. You've lived your life. You've had fun. Fuck it. Like you're done.
I still have a lot of shit I haven't done, man. Where are you on about?
Where do you go from there, though? Like I think that's it.
Success, bro. Success. The grind gets harder.
Yeah, but then like
you gotta grind
back
more.
Starts hurting, and then like your knees start like creaking. Your knees are already fucked too.
Nah, my knees are at their prime right now.
Are they?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
dude,
okay.
I can lift really hard. I can do exercise. I'm at my physical peak right now.
This is your physical peak.
I mean, I probably can get better, but this is like the plateau. Maybe I can break the plateau. But
this is your own physical like peak at your current condition, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So we're gonna run through fucking New York. Then we're gonna go on a long ass run because I think it'll be like the best. It'll be the best way to like.
Dan would be down to run. Casey definitely. Veronica, I think yes.
Do we? Have
Veronica's gonna run.
Do we have to do touristy shit because we're going to the city with people who have never been there before?
So Dan and Casey are gonna do touristy shit on Friday or Thursday, whenever they land. So we don't have to do touristy shit with them.
So I don't have to see fucking Times Square again.
No, who else hasn't seen?
No, it's just Dan and Casey.
Yeah, they're gonna go do that stuff by themselves.
Okay, as long as I don't have to go see Times Square, that's all I fucking care about.
No, we're gonna have. I think at some point maybe we're gonna have to walk through it, but that's it.
When on earth are we gonna have to walk through that?
I once had to walk through it, and I was like, I don't want to go through this, and I walked through it. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm here again.
Here we are. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's okay. It bugs me because it's just so busy and the lights are just gross. Like I feel like my eyes are just like fucked every time I walk through.
If you go there at night, yeah. It's not a bad spot to take pictures at night though. It's pretty good. I got a nice picture of me and Arya there. So.
You basic bitch. So, let me establish this. Arya, like your corgi, is staying with us for the weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is the reason. This is reason enough for me to go. You know,
you.
I've sold people on this trip solely on Arya. I sold this trip to people coming with us to be like, hey guys, there's going to be a corgi. And they're like, fuck yeah, we'll come.
Dude, when I told Dan there's a chance Arya's not going to come, he was so sad. And then I told him, I think it was last week, I told him Arya's going to come, it's confirmed. He was like, let's go!
Yeah, like I have a friend of mine that like loves fucking Nora. Absolutely loves Nora. And I was like, hey, do you want to come to this? Like, we're going to go see Nora, we're going to see Anjuna Beats, like, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be just like an EDM weekend, essentially, with a bunch of people. She's like, yeah, I'll think about it. And then I was like, yeah, there's also going to be a corgi there. She's like, yep, I'm going. It's like, I'm done.
Definitely going.
Yep. That's pretty much the
That's-
selling point.
Arya's a selling point.
She is.
Dude,
She is.
she's gonna get excited just seeing people everywhere.
So
She
she's
loves
a-
people.
She's a fake certified service dog, right?
Shh.
So she's coming with us everywhere.
Yeah, she can.
I am so. Can we get her like a little backpack? Like, can we get a
She
backpack that can put?
she
like,
already
dog
has a
in it?
backpack.
Like,
I got Veronica for her birthday a dog backpack.
yes.
Veronica already has a doggy stroller.
Oh my god, I fucking hate that. I hate everything about this, but I love it.
Why?
Like, it's just. I mean, I know she got the stroller for Arya because like her knees were fucked after like that surgery, so like she needed that. But like, the notion that someone has a dog stroller is I hate and love it all at the same time because it's so cute, but it's also like you're
It's
a fucking
perfect
dog,
for
you can
her
walk.
right now too because her other niece is getting fucked. So
Is it?
she's gonna have to. Yeah, she's gonna do surgery in August.
She is
So I'm-
truly your dog.
Yeah, so I'm planning to actually go in August again.
Okay.
To visit them and just stay, help them out, see what's going on.
So
So
you're
yeah, I
coming to New York
felt
City for
that it's
another-
not fair for me to go traveling around. Meanwhile, like Veronica's taking care of my dog, and I'm not.
That's
I'm not
very
there.
fair. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take Arya for a little bit?
When do you want to take her?
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
That's something that you and Veronica can plan out, I guess. But
Okay.
how, like the logistics of you going to Buffalo and then New York and then back again to bring Arya back again is gonna be maybe a little bit painful, but
I'll just take her
you
with
guys
me.
can figure it out.
I'll take her
Maybe-
with me on the way back from New York City, and then I'll bring her back in August.
That's a long period, man.
How fucking dare you? Am I not allowed to have her? I'm her
I don't know.
godfather.
Like I said, that's something you and Veronica can discuss.
I'm sorry, do I not have rights to custody here? That's fucking bullshit.
She has the most rights to custody, to be honest with you.
I don't like this at all.
Dude, Arya loves Veronica like the most. She loves her more than me, so it tells you that how much custody like she has over Arya.
Veronica, if you're hearing this, I will take Arya from you starting May 29th to August. And
Her
it's
surgery is
pretty much
August
set.
1st, so she has to be there before August 1st.
Okay. You'll get her back in July. Arya's coming with me to the 4th, and we're gonna have a great fucking time. And then I'll mail her back to you.
Fucking FedEx her ass.
Yeah, the same way I shipped you the shoes, I'm just gonna do the same thing with Arya. Just put her in like an old box and just like poke a few holes.
FedEx her ass.
Overnight that shit.
Wait, so the ASOS box is you?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of shit off of it, and it was the smallest box that I
'Cause-
can use.
I was so fucking confused. I'm like, why is this an ASOS box? It should be a Nike box or a plain box. I'm so confused. And then I was like, I opened the box. I'm like, oh, thank God, it's the shoes. I thought it was like something I ordered from ASOS, even though I ordered stuff before and I got it. I'm like, maybe something didn't come through.
Yeah, no. Here's the issue, because like I ordered running shoes as well, but like the running shoes I ordered were fucking massive. So like the box they gave me was huge. And
Oh,
the
so you
box they
ordered like
sent
3
me-
items?
No, I ordered 2 separate orders. One of them was your 2 shoes, so the box
Oh,
they
okay.
sent for your shit was fucking massive.
Oh.
And then the box they sent for my 1 shoes was also fucking massive. So I didn't want to like use massive boxes to ship international shit to you because I didn't want to get you to pay like dumb fucking fees for air.
Oh, no, I only pay for weight. I don't pay for space.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
me okay. But like either way, like I had also ordered Asus shit, so I was like, this is a small enough box. Like I just didn't want
It's,
to.
yeah, it's like, I think it's like $5, 5 reals or 8 reals per pound or something like that. Per pound after 5 pounds.
That's
Something
that's
like that.
pretty cheap actually.
It's not bad, but it's not the best option, but it is what it is.
It's not ideal, but like it's still like a good option for what it is.
Yeah. Beggars
like-
can't be choosers.
I mean, yeah, but that's a very shitty position to like look at yourself as. It's like I need a service, and I'm just gonna settle for like this because like I literally have no other choice.
Exactly. That's the only choice I have.
Yeah.
That, and then I have like the Q Post, and they're not. I heard bad reviews from them. They lose everybody's shit, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go to them. Their rates are cheaper, but they lose your shit, so I'd rather not. At least Airmix is an international company that's been running shit for a long time.
Q-Post is like a fucking joke. Like, their building is like cute and all, but like it also hasn't been renewed since like the 70s. Like it's like.
Apparently they renewed it from the inside. I mean, I've never been in there, so I have no reason to be in there.
I don't know. Someone had, I don't remember who it was, but there was a quote essentially along the lines of like, you decide how like develop something as based on like their postal system, and the Q postal system is just a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever gotten. I remember how difficult it was for me to like pick up my I-20 before like to get like my when I got into University of Buffalo to like be able to get like my visa and everything in order. Like, for them to mail me my I-20 was a fucking pain.
Oh, I got it shipped through FedEx. My cousin shipped it for me through FedEx.
That's good. That's a lot easier. But it's like usually it's very inconvenient.
Yeah. All right. Segueing. This is a new segment that we want to introduce. So basically, my friend Mitch is gonna send us a topic we're gonna talk about each week.
Do we like Mitch?
Huh?
Do we like Mitch?
Yeah, he was with me at Swedish House, dude.
Okay. Just gauging. I just want to gauge how we feel about people to like decide how I'm gonna like move on with like what I'm gonna say afterwards.
Okay.
We're good.
So we're gonna need a name for this segment. I don't think we have come up with a name yet because we can't think of anything really.
Segments by Mitch, for Mitch, of Mitch.
Is this like Jacobs by Mark, Jacob by Mark?
Yes.
For Jacobs?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, segments by Mitch, for Pope, by Mitch Pope.
Yes, segment for Mitch Pope by Pope, for Mitch Pope.
We'll have to remember the order.
All right, we'll write it down at some point.
So
we can. So for this week's segment, Mitch wants us to talk about how long a movie has to be in the theaters until you can't spoil it for others.
So basically, okay, here's where I stand on this. I don't think, like, if you don't watch a movie within the first, I would say 3 weeks, you should not, like, I am not going to feel bad if I drop a spoiler in the conversation. I'm never going to maliciously fucking just come out with a spoiler, and I'm never just going to, like, throw it out there and, like, Twitter or, like, social media or shit like that, because, like, people haven't watched and, like, it's fine. But if I drop something like, oh, Tony Stark died at the end of the movie, I do not fucking feel bad.
You just spoiled the movie, you know that? You fucking asshole.
No, I'm fully aware of that, but like the movie has been out for a solid month, so if it drops in conversation like this, I don't feel bad. Like,
mine would be a month. I'd say a month is a good time.
So like we're around the same,
it gives people enough time to go watch it if you're traveling or some shit. In my case, I travel a lot, so I have some buffer time to go watch it and not get it spoiled. And I love how like Reddit is so good at not spoiling these things, but it's so fucking bad at spoiling Game of Thrones, and it pisses me fucking off every time I open up the Reddit app and then I see like the first post from for the free folk like r/free folk subreddit or John Stark subreddit, and they always fucking spoil shit. Sons of bitches.
Just don't open Reddit before you watch Game of Thrones. Starting Sunday night, do not open Reddit until you watch the new episode.
I know that. Okay, another problem is, like, here we like it's Sunday night there for you, so we get it here Monday morning, and I have to be at work Monday morning, so I can't watch it Monday morning. So I would watch it Monday afternoon or Thursday at the end of the week because I'm fucking busy. I don't have time to go watch it.
No, that's very fair. But like, you're just gonna have to like get off Reddit, I guess, because like there's no filter. People just go all out.
I know. It's fucking annoying. They could use like the spoilers fucking thing, but people would not use it for some reason for that. But they would use it for like the end games and shit. They use it for that.
That's very different. I feel because like Game of Thrones is just like a stream of episodes, so people are like just picking it up on and on and on and on. And
still, but you gotta be cautious of other people who have like shit to do and can't watch it for whatever reason it is.
I don't know, because this is a TV show and most people watch it like by Sunday night. So that's why
Yeah.
I think the discrepancy is there. Because like unlike a movie theater where you have to go in your own time, this is a set time where the whole country watches it. So like I think
True.
that's why the discrepancy is there. But
True.
okay, so where do you?
But still, they should have like the fucking spoilers filter on, so I don't fucking see it.
No, that's
people
fair.
and
That's a
people in my
valid-
position don't have to see it. But you also have to account that you have a shit ton of people outside of America watching it with different time zones.
Yeah, but people in America
So-
don't understand that there are people outside of America.
Yeah, because they're fucking Yanks. That's why.
It's
You
it's
heard that?
all.
You
it's
heard that, America?
every
Goddamn Yankees.
region in the world is self-obsessed and doesn't think about other people.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Like that's the reality of it. So
It's, like it's weird because you think because of technology and social media and all these applications to make us more connected, it's actually making us more self-centered. That's what I've realized. Like
we've
I feel like
created
before we
bubbles,
were more
essentially.
connected and we would think about other places, and now it's fucking complete opposite way.
I don't know. I think we've always been this way. Just like this enabled people to like just focus on it. Like this.
I
essentially-
don't know, but like before, people wouldn't be as self-centered as they are right now. I mean, maybe social media puts a blast, like a megaphone on your self-centeredness, but
I don't know. I think most of our. I don't think any problems we have now are new. I just think they're more amplified because of social media.
yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
think any of the shit is new. I don't think it's a surprise that anything is happening. It's just like we're just dealing with it differently because the mediums we're using to like deal with it, or like the mediums used to like convey these things, is just different.
I mean, what we have is new is just manipulation, though. Like you got Russian bots and you got
Oh, the Russian bots are a completely new thing. Like that makes no sense.
yeah,
to me.
that's
what
the new
it's
thing.
not.
And then you
Yeah.
got machine learning models that so their objectives would be to get as many clicks as possible or get as many people to get on the platform as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And a negative behavior from people would make the machine learning think that that's the outcome behavior that you want, to just put controversial posts up first instead of other posts. And this is like, for example, that's what Facebook did. I don't know if they still do that, but that's what they did for a while. And that basically made people get on the platform more, be more active on the platform, which causes them to generate more revenue. But in that case, you don't want to do that. This is more of an ethical problem. So now you know what your model is doing. So maybe you should tune it to do something else. But Facebook decided to not do that.
Yeah, but what you're basically saying is we're trusting the free market and capital with ethics, and that's just not going to work because
Exactly. But then again, you got people like you remember that hearing that Zuckerberg had.
where he basically had to explain to a bunch of old people what the fucking internet is. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those fucking people shouldn't be there. Those people shouldn't be there to question a guy like him. They have no fucking idea what the fuck he's doing. They have no idea what is going on in the background of a company like Facebook. Like, you
Yeah.
should have people that are very informed, that know how to do this shit, people that understand the ethics behind machine learning, the ethics behind the AI. Because it's a really big issue, and they don't really know what's going on, and it's not even governed at all. Like, there should be some laws and ethics behind these things where you're
And
protecting the
Europe is trying to
customer,
do
and not
that.
just customers. You're protecting the human race, man.
Yeah. And Europe is trying to do that to an extent. Like, I'm not... Whether they're doing it well or not, like, Europe is one of the only places in the world taking steps to actually, like, start regulating, like, the internet and technology and stuff like that. But the US needs to fucking do it because that's where most of these companies are. Like...
Yeah.
If we're not gonna fucking elect people our age that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, then at least fucking hire aides that know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, if you're presiding over a hearing where you're gonna talk to a fucking, like, Google CEO, a Mark Zuckerberg, a Jack, whatever the fuck his name is. What's his name?
Jack from Twitter.
Yeah. Like, if you're gonna have these people at congressional hearings, like, at least hire aides that know what is going on. Go fucking email a computer science professor at a prominent college and ask them for what they think.
Exactly. I
Like,
mean, these things should have been laid out before a long time ago instead of these old fucks, old dinosaurs that have no idea what the fuck is going on. And most of them are fucking dumb as shit. All they care about is winning their candidacy fucking campaigns and shit like that. And they're not really there for the people.
we were having this exact conversation yesterday with a friend, and he was like, "Wait, you mean the democratic system as it's set is not created so people can elect the smartest people?"
No.
That doesn't sound true at all.
It's a fucking popularity contest.
And I see it reflected here. Like, I've worked a little bit in like City Hall, and like I see it reflected in such a huge magnified way. Like, you don't realize it when like you look at like elections and like candidates that like you'll never ever fucking meet, but like seeing like the political like scene in Buffalo, which by the way is like more competitive than it needs to be, because like, come on, it's fucking Buffalo, calm down.
It's a fucking small town.
Yeah, it's like 200,000 people. Like, granted, the metro region is like 1 million people, but like the actual city is like 250 people, and like we've been losing population since like the 70s. But
it's fucking cold.
It's not the cold. It's a lot of other issues. But idea is like you just see these people running for office and getting involved in local politics and doing all of these things, and it's like, none of you are smart. You guys are just shaking the right hands. You're making the right impressions. You're talking to the right people, but there is literally no substance. Mm-hmm. Which is fine if you are going to ask other people to help you when you don't know. But those people have the fucking ego of like a random supermodel, and they will never ask people for help, and it's just like fucked. It's an absolute joke. We're just fucked. We're gonna move to the moon.
Fucking get on Elon Musk's spaceship and just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're about to enter a real weird fucking time, because we're gonna have billionaires moving out of the planet with our resources. Like, if you think we have inequality now, wait until billionaires can move to a different planet.
We're gonna need a space force. We're gonna need a space force.
Like, it's such an insane thought, and like soon we're not gonna be separated by neighborhoods. We're gonna be separated by planets.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. I don't know, something like that. I'm sure the world, like the United Nations or somebody's gonna create some organization that it's gonna like create like establish rules and regulations to conquering other planets and making civilized rules so we can have proper civilizations and not have fuck ups
where people we can't are have like proper civilizations more, where we are,
you know.
Like, but we can't have proper civilizations where we are. Like, we're not fixing our problems before like moving forward.
Yeah, but you can also think of it this way: moving to Mars would be starting fresh, you know. So you can already lay out the land in a way where you know how you did it on Earth, and you know that you fucked it up this way. So we know how to do it right this time, and we don't need dumb fucking assholes like these politicians to fucking stop us from doing the right thing. We're not gonna allow lobbying. We're not gonna allow this and this and this and that. So try our best to not make it as corporate friendly. We're gonna make it actually for the environment and for the people.
I don't know. If we had that kind of fucking thought, we would just fix our own planet instead of spending millions and billions of dollars trying to terraform Mars. Like, if we had that much clarity and that much like intellect, we would have just fixed our own planet. Because like we have the resources.
We do, but okay, look at it this way: like, do any of the smart people really want to run for office and shit like that? No, most of them don't.
Okay.
Because they understand how difficult a task like that would be. Like, a task of being the president, it's a fucking hard job, dude.
And
like,
I mean,
look at the previous presidents that were in office before and after pictures. You see how like weathered they are from this fucking job. Except for Trump for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is he on.
It's the KFC and Coke. But like
KFC, Coke, and fucking Fen.
But that's the thing though. Like, it's the most cliche statement ever. But like, anyone who should be in office does not want to be in office.
Exactly.
Like,
it's basically like Jon Snow.
Like,
he doesn't want to rule the Seven Kingdom, but he is the man for the job. He is the better ruler. He is the better leader.
That man has no spine. That man gets bullied around by everyone.
He's a
I don't
stock.
know. He's such a little bitch. Like, basically, whoever comes along will like let him. Like, we'll decide for him what's gonna happen.
He is badass, dude. He's badass. He just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to fucking rule the Seven Kingdoms. He doesn't want to be the fucking. They have fucking 50 names before his name, like fucking Khaleesi.
Yeah, no, she has excessive names, but it's just like I don't know. I don't think he is the person I want to have on like the Iron Throne at all. Definitely not Dany, but definitely not him either.
He's gonna rule them all.
I think Gendry should do it.
Who's Gendry?
The fucking Baratheon bastard, the one that slept with Arya.
Oh, he's not gonna be the fucking Arya. Arya fucking Daenerys is gonna kill him right away if he's gonna go on the throne.
Yo, I have him on my Game of Thrones bracket as the person that sits on the throne, and I put $10 on this shit.
I would have put better money on fucking Podrick, man. He's a badass.
Podrick. Well, it was someone was calling like Podrick the Rod or something like that. Like, he has like weird nicknames now. But no, Podrick is useless. Podrick is like all he does is like help Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, but he proved himself now. He can actually fight. He's a
but
he's
so
a
like
knight.
so can everyone who hasn't died in the past episode.
No, but like you saw his progression from like being a little bitch boy, bus boy that would just bring the sword and pamper everybody around, and now he's like a badass fucking knight that can actually fight White Walkers.
That's fair. But are you on the same place where you think that the writing has gone to shit?
No, I really like the season so far.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoyed the fighting scene. I just didn't see it coming that Arya's gonna kill the Night King.
I mean, it was also resolved so quickly. Like, we're gonna have to put a fucking spoiler.
I thought it was gonna drag for 2
episodes,
2 to 3 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, it was gonna have to be resolved super quickly, but the fact that they built this up for 8 seasons, and then it got resolved like this, with like nothing, like just done, complete, easily done.
I don't know why they're only doing just 6 episodes. They should be more, but...
I mean, there's significantly longer episodes, so they're like the equivalent of like 8 to 10, but like idea is it just got resolved so simply, and it seems like it was done primarily so they can even the ground between like Cersei and like Dany. Because if the White Walkers hadn't happened, like Dany would have walked in and like fucked shit up.
Yeah, exactly. But the White Walkers story to me was more interesting than anything else, and I was kind of bothered by how they ended it in just 1 episode.
No, it was super interesting, yeah, but like that's the thing. It was so simple. Like it's just like it seems like every narrative and every plot line and every character in the past like couple episodes is just like we're just gonna like get this over and done with. Like they're just trying to check off a list, and it's just annoying as shit. And like I can't remember who I was talking to, but they were like everyone now has like plot armor. Like before Game of Thrones was like there's no such thing as plot armor. It's like basically if it makes sense for you to die, you're dying. I don't care if you're a hero, I don't care if you're a main character, you're gonna die. But as like the season progressed, and it's like season 6, 7, 8, people just weren't dying as like badly as they were earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like now when they get resolved, like when their storyline gets resolved, they're like, you know what, maybe we'll kill you off now. It's just obnoxious. Like now, like Brienne of Tarth, she's knighted, she slept with Jaime, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're done with her now. We're just going to make her look like a crying little bitch, and we're probably going to kill her off in the season. Like, it's just, what the fuck? Like, these complex characters that you've been building up for, like, close to 10 years, and you're just going to, like, simplify it and not give them what, like, they're due, and it's just fucked. It's aggravating as shit for the season.
Did you see that Twitter post I put on our Instagram? The enemies each season, like people have enemies like Joffrey, Ramsay, and then this season it's the fucking producers.
Yeah. Yo, people are losing their goddamn fucking mind over this because it is aggravating. It's like we've waited 2 years for this. You've gotten some of the best like foundations for any show, and this is what you fucking pull off. It's just it kills me. I can't with this anymore. But like I'm still not gonna fucking say anything. I'll still fucking watch it like the little bitch I am. But like
Exactly.
I'll rant about it. Okay, fuck off. But anyways, I'll still rant about it. You best expect that I'm gonna rant about it when I see you too, because like we're gonna be able to record an episode in person with like 7 people. It's gonna be a shit show. I have no idea how it's gonna work out, but I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be the Habibi special.
We're gonna have the Habibi special. We're gonna have like an hour episode, and it's just gonna be like only 4 people are allowed to talk at a time, and we're just gonna have like shifts, rotating shifts of people.
I vote that we can extend it up to 2 hours because it's a special. We're gonna call it the Habibi special.
Yeah, but we're not even double digits in though. We can't do a 2-hour special.
Who cares, man? Just be like Joe Rogan. It's fine.
I don't want to be like Joe Rogan. That's not the person I aspire to be in life.
I do.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Also, you can't aspire to be like someone who's had like 1,500 podcasts.
Yeah, I know.
We're at 5. We're at 6.
Man, dream big, man. It's fine. Dream
no,
big.
I understand that, and like we're working towards it. However, too much content.
Just like one poet said, with the name of Axwell, fuck it, dream bigger.
Okay. No, that's fair. Oh, on the note of EDM shows, did you see that fucking Ultra are leaving Miami for the first time in like 20 years?
I know. That's so sad, man. Miami, we're never gonna get to do Miami Music Week now.
I mean, okay, first of all, we went twice and we didn't even do shit for Miami Music Week because I don't know how the fuck people have the energy to do both, because holy fuck.
It's too much, man.
Yeah, no, it is too much. It's a fucking much. Yeah.
We just did Ultra and we were dead.
Yeah.
We were fucking
in the second
toasted,
year, I couldn't even finish the day. Like I would.
Huh?
The second year, I was dying halfway through the day. Like I didn't even make it through the day.
Day 1, you were overheating for some fucking reason.
I was in a onesie in fucking Miami. How is this surprising?
It was raining too.
Yeah, but that doesn't help. Like your car is not going to stop overheating because it's raining. Like that's not.
It was humid as shit. That's why.
It was humid as shit. I was in a onesie and I turned 21, so it was just a bad combination all around, and it just like fucked me up. But it was just bad.
Yeah, you and Abdul both passed out, and I was like, "What am I supposed to do with one armed me?" So back then I fucking separated my AC in my shoulder, so I was walking around with a sling in Ultra.
It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, just like raving with one arm.
Just fucking raving, jumping around with one arm. I was trying my best to not even be in the crowds because people bump into me. It would fucking hurt like a bitch.
There's no space there, which is why they need to leave the fucking park, which they did this year. Because the park was just so crowded. It was in the middle of the city. People were complaining about the noise. It made sense. I get why people complained.
Yeah, but it's such an iconic view, you know, that we're not going to have that again. But if I wish they would stayed in Miami but went on a beach, because a beach would be... beach-themed Ultra would be amazing.
They did the Keys this year, and it looked like it went okay. And they would have improved it had they kept going, but they were going to get voted out by the city.
It's not just that. The Keys, you only got one entrance and one exit.
No, it was bad for the first day, but the logistics and transportation got figured out by the second day.
It's not that. It's if any emergency happens. It's not a great location to be in.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they must have figured it out if they were allowed to do it. But like the issue is, did you see the report by like University of Miami professors? They basically went and like they tested the hormone levels in the fish in the surrounding areas to gauge how stressed the fish were by Ultra. And the fish had higher stress levels than if they were being chased by a fucking predator.
Wow. It's the vibrations, that's why.
EDM and a 3-day music festival stressed the fish out more than being chased by a fucking shark.
You remember how loud those speakers were, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do.
Dude,
I do.
You feel it in your fucking heart. Your heart is like about to explode from how loud those speakers were.
Yeah, no,
He
it's
was
absolutely
insane.
disgusting. But like,
Remember when we got in the first year, the first day, like really early, we went to the main stage, it was fucking empty. So we walked to the far front and we hear the bass, we're like, oh nope, fuck this. It was so loud and painful to be up there.
'cause
When
think
there's no
about
people.
it, these speakers are meant to basically drown out 100,000 people.
Exactly. And
maybe
there wasn't that
300.
many. There was like fucking maybe 200 people. And
Yeah,
that's
there
it.
was maybe a couple hundred people at the stage. All of them are at the front. So like these speakers are so powerful, and they were so like there was just not nearly enough people for it like there. So it was just like awful. Like it literally feels like you're getting hit by like you're getting pushed by something.
I know. Dude, you know what I miss about that?
What?
The 7-Up stage, the Ultra Worldwide stage, and the Resistance State of Trance stage.
The Resistance stage was also really fucking cool, like the spider one.
Oh, the Spider Resistance.
Did I ever tell you? So I got hearing tests done by my doctor. Did I ever tell you that I did them 2 years apart after going to 2 music festivals, and the nurse is like, it was the same fucking nurse, and she's like, do you work with heavy machinery? I'm like, no. She's like, do you go to like? She's like, do you go to like a lot of like live like music shows? I'm like, yeah, sometimes. She's like, okay, stop, like don't. Like I lost
You should
hearing.
wear earplugs.
I lost like a measurable amount of hearing going to music festivals.
I think I did too. Dude, I started to go like spin class here for a while ago. I haven't been in a while, but when I was going, the first 2 times they fucking crank it up too loud. And one day I got out and my ear was ringing so bad. I'm like, I'm gonna lose my hearing, so I can't. So I stopped going for a while. I ordered like earplugs, and then once I got the earplugs, started going back, and it makes a huge difference, man.
We need to buy earplugs for this weekend, for next weekend.
I have earplugs. I can use the same ones.
Okay.
I have, but I didn't use
you
any
have the
for
shitty ones,
Swedish
or
House
the-
Mafia because the sound there was fucking perfectly balanced out. Like they did an amazing job on the production. Like I have nothing to say other than holy fuck, man. They did an incredible job with the production there. Like they had fireworks indoors. They had
Jesus
3
Christ.
rings of fire. They had like confettis. Dude, they had 3 giant circles like above them. They had a floating stage. They had
That's
an
insane.
incredible fucking screen, and they had like the curtain fall at the beginning, which was, oh,
I did see that. But so on the earplugs though, do you use like hi-fi earplugs, or do you just use like the foam earplugs?
no, they're like hi-fi earplugs.
Okay, okay.
They're like
No,
they look like any ear like earplug ear headphones,
like the tips,
you
like the
plug
ear
them in.
tips. Yeah.
But they don't like they blow like take out the sound. So I hear stuff from outside, but it doesn't like nothing sounds that loud in my ear
Have
anymore.
you tried the foam plugs?
Like the airplane ones?
Yeah, like the shitty foam plugs they just give.
Those
you.
are garbage.
Have you tried them though?
No,
Okay. Because
they don't really fit in my ear either way.
I mean, they're just foam. You just stick them, like you press them, stick them in, and like they'll expand back out.
It's not
But
comfortable.
They flat out block noise instead of like filter noise. So I
Yeah.
definitely need to get fucking hi-fi. I need to get hi-fi earplugs because like I have 3 concerts I'm going to next weekend.
You got Amazon, man. You can order some cheap ones there. I got mine from
Yeah,
Amazon.
I'm getting Amazon ones because I have a techno show and I have Nora Pure and Elon Boost and Juna Beats. So like my ears are gonna be fucked.
Yeah, you're gonna go 3 shows in one weekend.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like the best weekend because like I can't go because for the first time in 4 years I am not going to a music festival.
For the first time in forever.
Okay, we're 100% doing karaoke, but like Woodstock got canceled. It's pulling
let's
a
find
fucking
a Korean
like,
bar
Fire
and do
Fest
karaoke
like,
there. They'll have
2.0.
delicious food.
Well, I mean, I was thinking more like a shitty bar in like a college like neighborhood.
Nah, dude, Korean places have the best karaoke and the best food.
Yeah, but those are like karaoke lounges. Like they have like you rent out a room and shit like that. Like, nah, son, I want to go to like a shitty full bar and like sing like and pander to the fucking people and sing something with like 70 other people. That's along the
Okay.
lines of my karaoke experience. I don't like the whole like my voice is not great enough for me to like want to sing for the sake of singing.
My voice is god awful. Remember doing that karaoke competition back before we went to college? We're in that summer program, and we all did a karaoke song.
But do you remember the song at all?
I remember doing David Guetta.
Yes,
Now
it
that,
was. I think
now
it was
that the
Titanium.
love is gone.
Oh, Love is Gone. Okay.
Yeah, because I remember doing. I always love this when I play this song all the time. Whenever we go snowboarding, I always play this song, and Dimitri's always with me, so he loves this music with me. And then whenever the part comes in, he's like, "Now that the love is gone," I always scream my fucking ass off.
That was essentially
And I
how
remember
it sounded
doing that
like.
very clearly.
That was essentially how it sounded like when we did it. And on
Yeah.
that note, screechy note, we're gonna end this for the week. Thank you guys for joining us for a sixth time. Too many more to come. Next week, where we're actually gonna have a fucking episode together. That's gonna be.
We're gonna be actually in person.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the
together
same room
for the first time.
I haven't seen you in. Okay, not the first time. Oh, first
No,
time on the podcast.
for the first
yeah.
time for the podcast.
I haven't seen you since like fucking Vegas in August and Jesus Christ, Vegas in August.
Yeah, in
Like, that was
Arizona. Vegas in
literally-
Arizona.
Yeah, Vegas in Arizona in August. That was literally the last time I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this
It'll
will
be,
be-
what, 8 months now?
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah, it would have been 8 months. So we'll have an in-person podcast with a bunch of our other friends, and it's gonna be a great
Yeah.
time.
Should be a good one. So tune in, guys. For social media, you want to do the plug?
Yeah.
You want to plug in
so
yours first?
I'll plug in. Let me start with the what's it called? Our actual account, and then we'll start with our personal ones. But on Instagram and Twitter, we are Dose Browns, and on Facebook, it's Two Browns Don't Make a Right. Follow, like, subscribe, share, all the buzzwords. And
Same with
then
YouTube. We're on YouTube if you want to listen to the podcast there for some reason. I
Yeah,
mean,
we're
we don't
also-
have video format yet because the logistics of doing that is a little difficult. But maybe we'll do that farther in the future.
Further along, when I want to set up a camera in my room to watch me speak into a mic.
Yeah.
And then we'll have, we have on all streaming services, Apple, Spotify. I don't know what other ones people use. Anyone who uses anything other than that just confuses me.
Please share the love there.
Please do. My personal social media is Sudo Camel on Twitter. And if you want to plug in yours.
My Twitter is KAlibrahim94 and my Insta is Calibra94. So that's KAlibra94.
Like Ibrahimovic. Anyways.
Calibra.
Before we go down another rabbit hole, thank you for joining us this week. Join us in the next 2 weeks. And this has been Two Browns Don't Make a Right.
Thank you guys for listening and peace.